Brethren. We're here for another episode of Two for Tuesday. Two for Tuesday is brought to us by Tom over at Knife Delight, so be sure go check out his channel. Let him know BigJ sent you over, and he's also got a second channel called History Delights. So be sure to check that out as well. Like, subscribe, leave him a comment. He's a great member of the knife community. He does a lot for other channels, and you can always catch him on RJ's Live every Sunday. So be sure to check him out. So guys, Two for Tuesday. What are we talking about today? We're going to talk about some mini Copperlocks. Now, I don't know why Case puts mini in front of their knife names. You know, these really aren't miniature knives. They're just smaller than the regular Copperlocks. But what we got here is we got this crimson jig bone Copperlock. This is not mine. This is Miss Sarah's SD Leatherworks. This is her mini Copperlock. And this one here is mine. I got this a while ago. I think I got out the flea market off my buddy Lee. The other thing that makes this one just a little bit different is it is carbon steel, guys. It is CS carbon steel. 1090. Well, I don't think it's 1095, but it's carbon steel for sure. Really never used it, having carried it. Both these still got the factory burr on them. But yeah, this one, just love the jigging on this. Look at she's got a couple of these crimson jig knives like this. I think she's got this. I think she's got I don't know. I think she has a trapper or something, and, some different ones. She likes this specific collar. But, she got her first one, and the blade was laying on the liner, so she sent it back to Shepherd Hills. They got her one that's a little bit better, but it's not 100% strike 3, but it's pretty decent, for what you pay for them. What can you expect, It's GEC money, but you still want it to be decent quality. Let's look at this one here. This one here is a strike 3 right down the middle. By gosh, I think I gave $40 for this thing. Got the box for it and everything, but again, just a sweet little knife. Well, let's look at the size of these things now. These ones here are what, 3 5/8 probably closed. Fully open. What are they going to run? What we got here? We're starting on the 6. We go all the way to 12 and probably 3/8. So she's 6 3/8 inches open. We got a clip point blade here. The total length on it's going to be about 2 3/4. The cutting length about 2 1/2. So I mean, still get some work done with it. It is a 3-finger knife, but if you do choke up, you can choke up there on that front bolster and get half your pinky on there to do some whittling or whatever you're going to do with this blade. But let's look at these compared to, say, a full size. Here's a full size Copperlock. I think I got this at a flea market too. Not sure, but I don't think I've ever done a video on this blade. But you can tell there's definitely a size difference. Probably a full inch, fully open. Definitely a full 4-finger knife for sure. But let's look at them closed. I believe the large Copperlock's going to be about 4 1/4. Yeah. So, you're looking about, I don't know, about 3/4 inch difference there. But again, it's about this one here. The mini. This ain't Mini Monday. Mini Monday's got to be under 3 inches, I think, for the rule for that. But we could always cheat if we wanted to. I don't think Cal would mind. Let's get a weight on these bad puppies. Let's see what the bone one weighs first. 1.95. Or the Yellow Delrin, 1.8. So a little bit of difference there. 1.8 to 1. So 0.15 ounces heavier. Where the bigger large one, it's going to be 2.9. So quite a difference there in those two. So a full ounce heavier. Now we got a synthetic. We got a synthetic large one here. This is carbon steel as well. Look at the tiers on that thing. I got this in a trade from Boston Blade Reviews over there. Weight on this, 2.55. But this is just a handy, very, very good knife. I carry this quite a bit. Matter of fact, I might carry this tomorrow. I put a nice little edge on her. So she's pretty sharp and pretty useful with that Warncliffe blade. You know, she's a strike 3 as well. I've dropped this thing, kicked it across the floor. The shield fell out, but luckily it was in the sheath I was wearing. And I just sanded the back of the shield, and dug down in there and cleaned the excess glue off the inside and just re-glued her back in there. Now she's just 100% again. So guys, this is about the mini Copperlock. If you're looking for something a little bit smaller, you know, say you're not a very big person or you want to be a little more discreet, this is definitely a great option. It locks in place. You can get a pretty good purchase on it. You know, like I said, if you do choke up, you can get half your pinky on there for a bigger guy. So, you know, like I said, you want to be discreet. You don't want to carry something large. You got to have something a little smaller. These are definitely a great option. If you want to go the carbon steel, that's even better. That is even better, guys. All right. Well, there's my 2 for Tuesday. And I want to show you Miss Sarah's. She keeps hers in her EDC Leatherworks, EDC kerchief pouch, the knife sock that Georgia Adventure makes and puts on his Etsy page, which is EDC Leatherworks. So be sure to check out his Etsy page and pick up some just great items made by a great guy. Him and Linda are just special people. So be sure you go check that out as well. EDC Leatherworks is the name of that Etsy page. And remember, while you're at it, sub to Knife Delights. Like, subscribe, give him a comment, tell him Big J sent you. While you're out there, keep them edges fresh, everybody.